Officiating crew here tonight as we're ready to go. West Virginia in their home white and Texas Tech in the road red. And the Red Raiders control the opening tip, trying to get off the schneid. They've never won in this building.
Davide Moretti is going to handle the point guard spot. How does he handle being the starter on the road? They are going to get up and pressure him with some traps in the full and half court. There's an open lane to the rim.
And Moretti gets things started. The sophomore for Italy with the first two.
The door just opened. Joe McCabe just allowed him just to clear out a side and get all the way to the rim. No help on the backside, especially with Konate not playing tonight.
Sex Konate is out again. He's got that knee injury. No timetable for his return. He's out indefinitely. Early and often.
It was pretty early, but that was a bad defensive play by McCabe, and a pass that was a little bit too shaky as well from a point guard.
There's the walk-on. From Cameron, West Virginia. This is his 6th start of the year, and he's got West Virginia on the board.
A rattled start, but they'll bring in Culver, and he's going to be an important piece as they head into Big 12 play. Playing his 3rd game tonight.
First true road game for Texas Tech. This is Tariq Owens, the transfer, to another transfer, Matt Mooney, who transferred in from South Dakota. He spins. The floater doesn't go. Reaching on the bench for Coach Huggins.
Game in their win in the backyard brawl against Pittsburgh. We just so dominant, not only on the backboards, but block shots as well. And extended his range this year, makes threes, but has that knee soreness, and there's really no timetable for his return.
So here's Brandon Napper working the point. That has been a sore spot for West Virginia this year. Of course, they lost Javon Carter. Well, it's blocked out of bounds by Lawrence Odiase. They work it inside on the inbound of Wesley Harris.
To the rim, get to the free throw line. And you mentioned it, Clay, Javon Carter. Listen, nobody was going to replace him right out of the gate, but they need somebody to step up and meet.
7th all time. 3rd among active coaches. He has been in a fiery spirit the last few weeks, to say the least.
I think it's rather cordial.
He's good today.
This afternoon.
We got him on one of his better days here in recent weeks. Now there's blocked defensively by Ahmad. He's Ahmad holding his own on the baseline. Now he's hemmed in on the other end, and he travels.
Sees us.
West Virginia in the early days here is.
I'll tell you what,
his record against you is what? Do you know?
I tell you what, no, I don't know what it is, but it's about like Texas Tech's record here in this building. But I tell you what, and Chris Beard talked about it. It's fun coaching against Bob Huggins because you really got to prepare for a toughness type game, the mental approach. But it's clean, it's hard fought, but at the end,
for his team and for all the teams in the Big 12. He says he's going to learn a lot about his team here in the first couple games of league play.
I think he learned a lot about his team that night in Madison Square Garden. They went toe-to-toe with Duke. They turned the ball over 24 times, which is really something they never do. They usually turn it over about 12 times a game, but they learned a lot. They had about 5,000 fans in the Garden, and as you said, Coach K had the ultimate compliment to them after the game.
Harris misses the shot. 3 minutes in, 4-3 Texas Tech. Here's Jared Culver. He's been in double figures every game this season for the Red Raiders, including 25 against Duke.
Harris doing a really good job. At 6'8", he's giving Culver some problems right now with his length.
And it's a turn.
He said every day he takes on that underdog role with his whole group over there, coaches, players. The bus driver who came all the way from Lubbock, drove 20 hours to make sure Texas Tech had their own bus here. Everybody's got to have mental toughness.
Well, gas is cheap right now. Brandon Francis with the steal, 2nd West Virginia turnover. Edwards kicks it out for Mooney for an open look at 3. How about the follow by the 6'10" St. John's transfer? Flushes it down.
Well, West Virginia never got matched up in transition. And that's what happens when you take that quick shot, you reverse the ball, you kick it back out, you're not in good block out position.
6-3 Texas Tech. Here's Culver now. And he puts it in. Big-time freshman out of Brewster Academy. This is just his third college game. And Bob Huggins really thinks he could be something special.
He needs to be special. With Canate out for an extended period of time, he is the really only rim protector guy that can throw the ball to around the rim to finish and get fouled.
Sean Corporal in there, the physical sophomore guard for Texas Tech. Backdoor pass to Francis, and it fell short on the rim.
Good job by Harlan just to get a piece of that backdoor bounce pass.
Bolden the turnaround, and Beetle Bolden, who's been playing banged up with a sore hand, knocks down his first points.
And the Energizer off the bench, more comfortable at the 2, but has to be a scorer even from the point guard spot.
And West Virginia with its first lead of the basketball game.
Really up on Mooney on the perimeter.
Here's Corporal, bumped by Ahmad. And that's going to be the first foul on Issa Ahmad. And that brings...
Find it out. If you just look at the numbers, their turnover numbers are not good. The rebounding numbers are way down from a year ago. And you say you lost Carter and Miles, they should still be a good rebounding team, especially offensive rebounding. That's where they were terrific a year ago. So Hugs is trying to pull that out of them at this point.
Terrell Owens misses the long-range shot. Nobody there for Texas Tech on the offensive glass, and Beetle Bolden brings it into the front court.
But the other part of that, Clay, it's really hard to be consistent when you don't have consistent practice as far as bodies out there. They've had really tons of injuries all season long, with Canate, Bolden being the main guys. And they're not there out there every day of practice. They can't establish that mentality that you need.
Ahmad West hits the 3. He has been struggling from outside, so that's a good sign for the Mountaineers as they go up by 4. Now here's Culver, cut off. Cross for Edwards. Moretti. And Tariq Owens is foul going for the rebound.
It's the ball right at the three-point line and then attack. And he is not letting him get any clean looks on the wing.
Here's Moretti, who's added 10 pounds of muscle since last season. This is Kyler Edwards. Texas Tech finished tied for second in the Big 12 last year, picked 7th this year after losing all that ball. And the rebound comes into the hands of Andrew Gordon, the JUCO transfer.
Gordon, nice job with that help right in the middle of the floor, building that wall. Culver had to shoot over the top.
And Haley also into the game now for West Virginia. Now Gordon has it poked away.
Game.
So it's the 4th team foul on West Virginia. West Virginia finished December with a couple wins over Jacksonville State and Lehigh. But overall, it was a tough month. Lucy on the floor. Bob Huggins will appreciate that. And then they turn it right back, and here's Moretti ahead of the pack. Moretti can't finish. And it's going to go to West Virginia.
Bolden, instead of just exploding to the rim, and Bolden with the block.
West Virginia has hit its last 3 field goal attempts. They lead it by 4. The opener here in Big 12 play. A foul.
A little forearm shiver there on a cut through the middle, and you cannot chuck cutters. And sometimes you get away with it, but the freedom of movement does not allow that.
So we'll see what West Virginia can do with the star player for the Red Raiders off the floor. And now Gordon travels underneath. Couldn't get his footing.
Not really on the box. He's 2 or 3 steps off the box. And he really has nowhere to go there. He's not that type of player where he can put the ball on the floor. He's got to carve out space right by the rim.
It's that earmarked press of West Virginia.
They're going to go after Moretti. There's no doubt about it.
Oriasi gives it to Mooney. He tries. Falling away. That's a tough shot from him, and he got it.
Mooney is born to score, as they say, the transfer from South Dakota. And Odiasi didn't even turn and look at the rim. He had an open lane, but found Mooney on the perimeter.
Over 1,500 career points at Air Force in South Dakota before landing at Texas Tech. Chris Beard says he's the most popular guy in the Red Raiders locker room. You see that often from transfers. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Bolden.
If you fire the coach in the middle of the season, that means you want something. And they're going to pay Steve, obviously, a lot of money not to coach. They paid Jim Moore a lot of money not to coach.
So he can't turn up here at Morgantown as the football coach.
No, it sounds like they're going to recommit some of the things they're doing. Football and basketball, which is good to see at UCLA. But Steve will land somewhere. He's a very good coach and very well respected as well.
11 minutes to go here in the first half. Conference opener here in the Big 12. Number 11, Texas Tech, West Virginia. Tough place to come in and win. Texas Tech has never won here. 0-6. Lamont West with his second three for West Virginia, adding to the lead.
Well, when he has his feet set, he just spaces the floor a little bit in that deep corner. That's when he is very dangerous. When he tries to do too much with the basketball, that's when he gets himself in trouble. But so far tonight, he has been good at stopping and popping, and now defense with the deflections.
Signature West Virginia defense. I think you alluded to it before. You can't play hard enough on the defensive end for Bob Huggins. It's the biggest lead now for West Virginia.
He's got that length and he shoots right over the top. Mooney's on him, but at 6'3" cannot defend the long 6'8" West.
Entering from Cincinnati. Huggins continues to have impact, including wise in that fair city. Here's Culver now, feeds the corner for Moretti. His three is off the mark, and Texas Tech continues to struggle scoring. Team known for its defense. Brandon Francis flashing on the offensive end.
Now, second chance opportunities. Culver did not put a body on Tariq Owens, and that kept the play alive.
First two for Francis, the senior from the Dominican Republic. Played a year in Florida for Billy Donovan. West looking inside. This is Culver. Derek Culver, the true freshman, going to work. Got it in one.
Shoulder fake to the right, and you know he can come back both hands. He's a very capable passer as well from that spot.
Free throw, but he had a double-double against Lehigh, 11 points, 11 rebounds, 6 offensive rebounds, which just tickled Huggy. Now it's off the guy in Tech, 4 of 14 from the field.
Well, I asked Hugs today, I said, can Culver be the guy down in the low box in the middle for you? And he said, he has to be.
Like you said, without Kanate, that's deflected by Culver. We'll stay on this end.
So were you upset? And he said, well, they kind of make you play that way. He said they make it happen. He gave Duke all the credit in the world for their lack of good offensive execution down the stretch.
40 shoot, Bolden. Shot, Culver with the rebound.
And he never got into anything on that set. You have to have a lot of movement against Texas Tech because they're always in good help side position. There's a great steal.
Bolden spinning, he'll go to the line for the bonus. This against Lehigh.
You talk about the tone set in practice. You know, losing Gerardo last year, he set the tone. I mean, every day he's the first guy in, the last guy to leave. And if you didn't play hard in practice, he would take your heart out. And Theo Bolden can be that type of player, but the problem is he has not been in practice because he's been so banged up.
When he has been healthy, he's been playing a little out of position.
Absolutely, and you see his ability to score off the bounce and from the perimeter.
Texas Tech will be at the line for the rest of the half.
He's playing Mooney way too tight out of the perimeter. He's got to use his length. At 6'7", he can take a step off and still be able to contest Mooney out at the three-point line.
This is Kyler Edwards, 4-star recruit. It was a pass intended for Owens, but off the mark. West Virginia ahead. Another 8 to go here in the half. 8-point lead for the Mountaineers. These two teams met in the Big 12 tournament last year. West Virginia knocked out the Red Raiders. There's Culver battling around the glass again.
3 big forwards and a big man in Culver. Their length so far has given Texas Tech some problems.
So Culver comes back out on the floor for the Red Raiders out of their timeout. Owen sits down. 2 personal fouls. West Virginia leading by 8. Mountaineers have hit 6 of their last 8 shots. Shot clock under 10. This is Haley. Foul away from the ball, and this is going to go
resistance. He's got to use that quickness and his length to kind of reposition himself on the box.
Turnover starting to mount now for West Virginia. That's 8, but they give it.
Jared Culver was back in the game on that possession, so this looks like he's going to play a little defense here for the last 7 minutes with Jared Culver. He knows he can't keep him out too long because they really don't have anybody to go to.
No similarities between Virginia and South Dakota and Texas. Not the size, but culture. Feels like he's a good fit. As Harris misses at the line.
I've only been to lovely Lubbock. I haven't been to South Dakota in a while.
It's great this time.
He's going to leave Jared Culver in. Instead of going offense, defense, you can just let him play it out. And like that. He's a smart player, even though he's a sophomore. He's experienced enough to got to stay away from that third.
Bolden misses the 3. Here comes Mooney in transition. Mooney spins. And Roddick proves the rebound for the Mountaineers.
Good look as Mooney's had all game long. Just couldn't finish. Sometimes that length will bother you. Another turnover.
Off the steal, Mooney this into the capitalize.
West Virginia's just not getting any flow offensively. He's like 1 man with the ball, 4 players watching, and they need to get some movement on both sides of the floor without the basketball.
Driving, Harris, defended by Odiasa.
That's what Texas Tech does. They give that help early.
Mooney feeds Francis for 3. There's one look for the Raiders.
A one-side offense will not work against Texas Tech because they are in great help side position. It's almost like a pack line type defense. Not quite, but it's 10 eyes on the basketball. They really attack it. Nobody, see, their heads are on a swivel. Everybody knows where the ball is at all times.
Bolden had it pulled away. Good man-to-man defense there that time that Texas takes to. We split the previous showdown. Should be great. Who do you like?
Oh, I like Clemson. Going with Clemson, I feel like the ACC was better than people thought this year.
And gamble doesn't pay off as Owens now has 3 personals. And Beard's going to have to go right back.
In combat around the rim, you just have those instincts to go after block shots and defend around him, and sometimes it happens. But I like the fact that he put both of them back in the game with 2.
That's an offensive foul.
He took one right in the chest.
Now West Virginia will try to go to work here with under 5 minutes before halftime. This is a chance for West Virginia to really run away. 2 starters on the bench for Texas Tech. 7 now for Bolden. Francis, strong, rebound Culver.
Now Culver, you see what he gives him. He just gives him that big body, presents himself on the box.
Taylor misses from 3. Edwards wants to run. Culver on the baseline. Good adjustment, but nothing to show for it.
They have missed a ton of shots, point blank. And some of it has been self-inflicted, but a lot of it has been because West Virginia is present in the neighborhood with long defenders contesting.
Texas Tech is shooting 26% right now. Harris. Go back,
Stop. He's got to field the defender and try to shoot over the top, not get all the way to the rim with 2 fouls.
Lawrence Odiasi at the line for the Red Raiders. No points, but he's only taken the 1 shot, too.
Well, we talked about it earlier. Wesley Harris has done an amazing job with him, and that Hugs and the staff earlier today said Harris is going to be the guy. He's going to be the guy who's going to try to get up and deny him on the perimeter, try to push him out to the 23 feet, make him a dribbler from out there, and then they're going to give a lot of help.
Wesley Harris has had a good first part of the year here for the Mountaineers. There's Trout. Walk on. Keeping it outside for West. Doesn't get the shot. Rout gets the rebound, gets West another chance, and he draws the contact in the corner.
Corner for 3 shots.
West, pretty good foul shooter, 83%. He's missed both of them.
Gets in his path when he comes down and steps on it.
West gets one. 7 points for West. Lead is 8 for West Virginia. Edwards is Kansas in last year's Big 12 title game. Kansas won the regular season last year for the 14th straight year. They're favored again.
We'll discuss later who may be able to dethrone the Jayhawks as we do every year. It seems like it's wasted energy.
Culver hit that shot on the baseline. Going to see Kansas a little bit later here tonight on ESPN2 as they host Oklahoma. A couple of top 25 teams. 3-pointer. It's off the mark one time for West.
West Virginia has to be careful. They gave up the offensive rebound on the free throw. They're just kind of in a route. They continue to foul.
Francis 7 of 10 at the line this year.
Francis has been a nice transfer for Texas Tech. The guy really passed the ball, understands motion offense.
The Bison of North Dakota State, the defending champs, of course. They've won 6 of the last 7 years in the FCS. The last game of North Dakota State, Chris Kleiman is headed to Kansas State to be the head coach there, replacing Bill Snyder. Legend. Tough job, tough act to follow. Turned over. Francis goes in, got it, and one. From Tacoma, Washington is going to come in for the first time. It's going to go against.
Just stood and waited for the ball instead of coming up and meeting it. Obviously, he's in the middle of the floor because he's a good ball handler, but he kind of just his feet stuck to the ground, and Texas Tech up on their toes defensively.
Missed them both. And you can see the steam starting to rise on Bob Huggins' head. In the corner, Moretti kisses it off. Indo doesn't go. Bolden pushing the tempo for the Mountaineers. Lost the hand, and Mooney takes it back.
Too much dribbling by Beetle Bolden. He didn't look to score or pass. He just kept pounding into the ground, and Texas Tech got him from behind.
Mooney looking for help. Gets it out to Culver, plenty of time on the clock. Drives. Boy, how many of those has Texas Tech missed here so far? Weird, ever since he lit into the officials after that call on Culver, Texas Tech has kind of woken up. Of course, West Virginia hasn't helped themselves.
No, and both teams really not good on the offensive end, but it's mostly been caused by very, very good defense. Huggins got to be really concerned losing this lead with Culver on the bench. Beard's probably going to be a little happier that this lead is down to 3 right now with Owens, Odiasi, and Culver all on the bench, and they are really small out there on the floor.
Directing traffic. Harlow gets it inside to Ahmad. He's quickly double teamed, then throws an elbow. That's an offensive foul on Issa Ahmad, and that looked like a pretty good.
I'll tell you what, the new coaches at West Virginia and Texas Tech football are going to expect to score more points in the half than these two teams have tonight.
And Mooney is fouled going to the rim.
The plan is for Texas Tech, especially with Jared Culver out of the game. Going with a smaller lineup, they're trying to space the floor, and they're usually a passing type team out.
First middle line for Mooney. Lead is 2 for West Virginia. They have gone cold. 50 seconds to play in the half. Tapper for 3. Loose ball, and it will be West Virginia's Lamont West coming out of there with it on a 1-second difference between game and shot clock. Timeout, Bob Huggins of West Virginia. Virginia has 3. It's been a foul-laden first period. A 1-second difference between game and shot clock. West Virginia can take it almost all the way down.
Imagine trying to get Beetlebold and Lamont West on the same side of the floor for a 3 or a drive and kick from Beetle.
This is Beetlebold, watched by Mooney. Stepping back, Bolden for 3. Left to court. 1 second. And that's the way the first half comes to an end for Texas Tech. Tariq Owens is in the game. Both of those players have 3 fouls.
Well, they grinded back into the game with Culver on the bench. Their offense just been on the attack off the bounce, but it's been their defense. Better movement that time by West Virginia, but again, missed the easy one.
Ahmad got close.
Make a nice cut, nice delivery from route to Ahmad, and just gets all the way to the rim and just can't finish. And that's just makes that guy steam.
24 combined fouls in that first half. Also 22 combined turnovers. Nice shot fake for Davide Moretti. Got the basket and one.
Boom, right across the middle of the face.
Moretti with the 4-point play, and Texas Tech with the lead.
The great thing is, Haley said, I didn't touch him. He didn't touch him. He whacked him right across the middle of the face.
First lead for the Red Raiders since it was 6-5 Texas Tech. That's rejected by Owens. He's the best shot blocker in the Big East the last 2 years. That's a shot clock violation.
Right there to protect.
Tariq Owens with 30 blocks on the year now. He had a school record 8 against Memphis earlier this season. And again, he's playing with 3 fouls. Moretti turned up a wide open look at a 3. Culver drives and scores. So Jared Culver on the board for the first time tonight.
It's the first time tonight that Wesley Harris kind of got caught out of position. He overextended on the denial, allowing that lane to the rim by Culver.
West Virginia doesn't have a field goal since the 4:53 mark of the first half. Edwards to Mooney. Owens drives around route, and he'll get a trick as well as a defender and shot blocker. Hoping to trust his shot more.
To the rack.
6'10" transfer from St. John's. It's them both. And the lead is 5 for Texas Tech. Check that, 6 points. Biggest lead of the game. Now they've got it back. Mooney. And Ahmad is tied up by Odiase, and that's going to be
go into Culver and see if he can take the ball right to Owens. Maybe Owens backs up a little bit with the 3 fouls, get West Virginia an easy basket at the rim.
3 starters with 3 fouls now for the Red Raiders. Ahmad going right to work on Owens. That's going to be
He's going.
West Virginia has been horrendous at the line so far tonight. 4 of 13 now. Boy, Bob Huggins is beside himself on that West Virginia sideline. He can't believe how bad the Mountaineers are at the line tonight.
The thing is, you never take that in stride, but you may a little bit if you're scoring. But they've struggled just to get any type of offense going.
In and out for Francis for West Virginia.
West Virginia's got to get organized against this pressure. They've been very shaky with the basketball, trying to beat it off the bounce with long passes.
Having been 3 minutes into the second half, each team with 3 personal fouls.
Again, no flow on either end.
And there's a reaching foul on Mooney. What they had in mind as far as the foul trouble, especially with their starting guys.
West Virginia has to take advantage. They've got to try to space it, beat their man off the dribble, and another foul. This time on Harris. Good decision. Normally I'd get annoyed and complain about all these calls, but they're all good calls. It's just
been that kind of game.
It's just a disjointed offense, a lot of reaching and grabbing, and the players have to. Demonstration.
Matt Mooney at the line to shoot. That's the first technical to go. That's the 4th, I should say, on Harris, counting the technical.
That's the problem. You get upset about a foul call. A little bit of an issue with the 3rd, but the 4th, now you're sitting over there for a while, and now your best defender on the best building is on the bench.
Mooney's starting to find a little flow now. 31-22, biggest lead for Texas Tech. It's 9. There's Derek Culver, the big man, trying to get going. He's going to get to the line.
Missed at the free throw floor, but his fans are a little frustrated tonight. The loyal students aren't here.
They're cheering those free throws like they're 3-pointers.
Well, you have to cheer for something. Now they can set their press up. So, but with Harris on the bench, that's a major issue. And Jermaine Haley's going to have his hands full. He is not. The defender's going to stop Jared Culver, and right away they go right at him.
Culver scores.
That is way too easy, and Hug said, I'm not going to watch that. This game's going to be 20 soon, so he's going to put Harris back in right away, even with 4 fouls.
Red Raiders outscoring West Virginia 13-2 this half. And the Mountaineers don't have a field goal since halftime. Issa Ahmad, he'll try a 3. No.
That's just not the shot you want. He's shooting 23% three-point shooter. He's got to go to buckets around the rim. He's got a size advantage, but he refuses to post up and be physical at the rim.
Timeout.
Check all night.
So Chris Beard's team has actually outscored West Virginia 19-2. Going back to last half, here's Mooney for 3 for the Red Raiders. That's a go. There's a good rebound for Wesley Harris, who's playing with 4 fouls. And West Virginia nearly turns it over. Derek Culver bails him out. Goes to the rim. That is the first field goal for West Virginia since the 4:53 mark of the first half.
Well, it seems crazy to say, to go make a guy that's only been on your team for about 3 weeks practicing and only played 2 games your go-to guy, but they need to go to Culver every time.
And he hesitated a little bit. That cost him a
Down in the box, they can be a guy. He can be a guy that can go to on every possession, because certainly they don't have any answers on the perimeter.
Odiasi with 4, Tariq Owens with 4. I wonder when Chris Beard might bring him back in. And of course, Derek Culver with 3. Wesley Harris has 4 for West Virginia. Jermaine Haley has 3. Parler has 3. Off the turnover, Mooney will be able to finish. For Napper.
That's a great little veteran right there, just avoiding Napper. Was in position, but slid to the side to avoid the charge.
West Virginia in real jeopardy now as they work it inside. Ahmad left it short. He is still scoreless in this game. He averages 14. And Harris.
Good move by Harris, under control, stopping in the middle lane with those 4 fouls with that jump stop. But they need Ahmad to get going. He's a senior. First Big 12 game in the donut so far.
Harris with 3 points. He also averages double figures. It's been that kind of night for West Virginia Stars. Mooney skip pass. Good shot fake by Moretti. Just out of the buzzer, misses the shot. West for 3. And he's fouled by Mooney, who can't believe he did that.
All that have been committed tonight with the turnovers, fouling 3-point shooters, missing free throws, missing easy layups.
West. And he's in double figures as all 3. It's a 7-0 run for the Mountaineers. And the fans have reason to cheer again here in Morgantown. Edwards trying to silence the crowd, can't do it. Tipped around, Harris momentarily. Now Napper comes under there with it. Knapp gives it away. Now Culver in free flight. Look out below.
Just a hell display by Napper. Just no angle there, nothing there. Just pull it back out and run your offense. Just force the issue there. You got them on the ropes a little bit. You're feeling good about yourself. The crowd's into it. Make sure you make the proper pass. You're the point guard.
That's where they really missed Javon Carter. And with 5 on the shot clock, Wes Williamson against a team that he thought he was going to actually go play for at one time.
Clemson faithful hoping that, but how about the ACC as Beadle sneaks one into the rim. But the ACC, Duke, Virginia, Carolina, but Virginia Tech, watch out for them. They've got a lot of scores. Florida State is very, very good. I think Syracuse will get there. They'll start playing better. Starting to play better late. Another team looking for in the ACC.
So after the golden basket on one end, Moretti hits for Texas Tech. He's got 8 points. It's a 6-point lead for the Red Raiders. Feed inside. Shot is strong for Harris, and it's tipped out of bounds. That's an Achilles heel for West Virginia in the game. 9 of 19 at the foul line.
With it and gets into the body of Culver right in front of Doug Sermons.
Culver gets 1 of 2. Just over 11 minutes to go. Texas Tech trying to win in Morgantown for the first time in team history. They're 0-6 overall. Nice feed by Moretti across for Edwards. Edwards too strong. Get a wide open look. With a stick.
Virginia again could not secure.
Doug Simmons and Bert Smith are talking about something.
Well, I think the thing you're wondering if the shot hit the rim. The clock is at 13, so they decided that point blank shot did not hit anything.
Culver. That's what he can do. Yep. All of his points coming here in the second half. He's got 8.
He's got Harris backing up now because of that technical foul. He's got the 4 fouls. He can't be as aggressive on the wing, and Culver smells it.
Now Derek Culver, no relation. Well defended there by
Derek Culver, that's what he does. He creates that space, and he's got such a nice soft touch in the mid-range game.
9th team foul against the Red Raiders. And Culver's going to get the ball.
Oh, he did not have good position, and we're going to continue to send that double at him. He's just got to get a little bit lower down and just turn and finish.
5-point game.
Texas Tech never changed sides of the floor to get the defense to shift. Now they're back in man.
Culver watched by Ahmad around a pick. 5 to shoot. Culver leaning back. And Derek Culver with the rebound for the Mountaineers. At the midway point of the second half, West with fake drives, big collision underneath.
Instead, he just puts his head down and plows through the defense. Turnover.
One and done of the Red Raiders got the courtroom miss. And the shot clock.
West Virginia better flow for the last few minutes. Going inside to Culver. They need to continue to do that because Odiasi's got 4 as well. If they can get him out of the game, then they really have nobody down low.
Harris.
Got to build that wall down there. He and Odiasi both with 4.
Especially after the 2 foul shot. You don't need the shoot play. It's the truth. Huggins right now is the show. He's absolutely living.
Well, defense has been better. There's another foul. They don't call it. They got to push the ball in transition. Texas Tech is gritty, though. Basically 4 guards or a couple wings and the rest are guards. So that's the simplest of basketball minds can tell you. You've got to do that. You've got to go into the paint. That's where Ahmad and Wesley Harris.
Virginia first game of the new year, Tim. It's been a beaut. The opener in the Big 12, Texas Tech and West Virginia in a cage match in honor of the late Mean Gene Okerlund, who passed away today. That's what we've got here, an old-fashioned cage match.
Chris Beard's just trying to manage this game and get out of here because right now he's got 5 guards basically in the game. He's got no bigs on the floor. Odiasi's got 4. He's got Culver on the bench with 4. He's got to be very careful, but look at that. Right to the red horse.
And he's a pretty good foul shooter.
Sometimes it's just in the air. You gotta add to the disaster at the line. Right now, West Virginia's got to keep going inside.
Harlan tipped out. Kept alive by Haley. And he... Surprisingly, no whistle. There was contact. Gets the basket, and it's a two-point game again.
And now West Virginia's got to be careful. They can't overextend. They're using all this length out on the perimeter, but looks like they're back in a little bit of a zone here at the top.
Now West Virginia can take the lead with a three. They've only hit 3 tonight. They're 3 of 12 from outside the arc. West, yes! And West has 3 of those three-point baskets.
Well, that's what West can do. Just spot up, get your feet set, lock and load from the perimeter. And this place got a little juice in the air now. Matter if they could just defend Texas Tech off the bounce.
First lead of the half for West Virginia. They're on a 10-2 run.
Well, they can't forget that they've got Deshaun Corprew guarding Derek Culver, giving up about 8-9 inches on the box.
Harlan.
Look inside.
And Derek Culver battling with Corprew. Left hand is strong. Tipped up. And Francis will track it down for the Red Raiders. Down 1. Just over 7 minutes to go.
Texas Tech can get their buckets here by spacing the floor and then driving to the rim with their quickness.
Mooney threw it away. Timeout. Here, we've got under 7 minutes to go in Morgantown.
A little bit of an OT feel here. The back and forth. And West Virginia really has changed their scheme offensively. Good job by Bob Huggins recognizing they go right into Culver. Now he's guarded by Moretti on the box.
Another West Virginia turnover.
But you can't force the issue. If it's not there, you've got to be patient, reverse the floor, and then get that good angle inside. Just not a good play by West.
Francis for 3. Yes! Hey, Texas Tech needed that.
West Virginia was in a zone. They just didn't shift. They looked a little confused on the weak side, and no one rotated up to the shooter.
Derek Culver was double teamed. He gave it off to us, flushed it in.
Bob Huggins says he's a willing passer, about 2 out of every 3, and that was a real good look. He drew the double, split it, found the open man.
15 for Lamont West. And we're tied up. Loose ball. West Virginia's got it. They've got a break. West again.
Bob Huggins has made 2 real good moves. Number 1, going to the power game. Number 2, going to this zone with that length. You can't guard Texas Tech off the bounce. They're too big. They're not quick enough, but this zone is giving them problems.
Number 3, Goins fouled out. Mooney. Nice fake by Francis. Swings out. Rebound Edwards. He can't get it to go. Tipped up by Odiasi, and the rebound is controlled by Derek Culver of West Virginia.
Haley needs to take his time. There's nothing there. He needs to set the offense, go back inside, maybe go at Odiasi with the 4. Chris Beard putting them back in. They need somebody to put a body on Culver.
Harlan comes away with it. Kicks it out. West again. And Mooney misses it away from everybody.
Get an eye on this defense here. It looks more like a box. It's almost a box and 1 on Moretti. It's hard to really tell because they're not really moving the ball from side to side to see how the defense shifts. But Harler has been sticking with Moretti, and the other 4 are in a zone.
Nice save, Odiasi. Mooney tries again from 2. And looked like Haley stepped on the line. Yes, he did.
Chris Beard puts Jared Culver back in. And interesting to see if they stay in the triangle. They do. Be aware of Jared Culver now.
Tech's gone more than 2.5 minutes without a field goal. Culver with 4 personals. Drives. Nice pass to Odiasi.
Kind of confused on that possession. Texas Tech did a really good job. They spaced the court. They had some cutters through the middle of the floor, and it confused West Virginia. They played 2-on-1, allowed the easy penetration and dish.
That's Offensive foul on Brandon Francis.
Played with 4 forwards and a big. We got Harler in the game at the 2 to kind of give him a little stability on the perimeter. And they've got to continue in this triangle and 2 and make sure they stay stuck to Culver and the shooters on. And the half court continue to go inside.
West Virginia 14 of 28 at the line as Ahmad splits those 2. Get the lead back, 49-48 Mountaineers. Season opener here in the Big 12. As that big shot goes for Culver, he spent a lot of his game on the bench. All of his points have come here in the second half.
Well, that's why he's so tough, because he's hard to guard because he's in constant motion and he finds his way sneaking behind on the short baseline. And the help came late.
He got the 2 personal fouls first few minutes of this game. Hits the 3. Those are his first points of the night.
And his first 3 on the season. So things are turning for the Mountaineers. He also just backs up and says, this guy doesn't shoot threes, but he makes his first of the year. We're in that triangle and 2. You're one of the guys guarded in the triangle. You either stand still and just accept it, or you could become a screener and a guy who just keeps cutting through the defense and finds a way to get open. That's what Culver's done.
Two and a half to go here at the Coliseum.
Texas Tech. It's a little 2-3 zone themselves, and now they're switching back to man.
Harler bumped by Francis, gets loose for a 3. That's a foul on West Virginia.
Came down and they showed 2-3, but then on the first pass they switched quickly back to the man, and I don't think they ever got reset on the weak side.
Ahmad got them both.
It's on Moretti and Culver.
Moretti, line drive.
Great offense by Texas Tech. Some big plays in March for Texas Tech. Chris Beard talked about that earlier today, in the NCAA tournament. But he is a real good, solid guard who makes winning plays.
Texas Tech 11-1 on the year. Their only loss to #1 Duke.
Now they are in the 2-3 with no bigs up front, just trying to get West Virginia to shoot the ball from the outside.
Shot clock at 5. Ahmad goes inside and they turn it over as Culver couldn't handle it. Francis waits for reinforcements.
Lack of a point guard really just never got him into an offense. They didn't get into their zone offense. They kind of stood, they froze, and then they forced the issue late.
Culver a little high on that pass. Francis made a great play to save it. Can't finish the. And West Virginia comes back with a chance to regain the lead. A little over a minute to go, and Bob Huggins wants to talk about this possession. It'll be Harler to trigger it in from the sideline. Get in the backcourt for Haley. West Virginia has 21 turnovers in this game. This is a huge possession. Can't give it away. Ahmad had it stripped, and they do turn it over.
Ahmad just kind of had his mind made up. Instead of just widening out on the perimeter and looking into Culver, he just put his head down, was loose with the ball.
Jared Culver off Balin Sondo. Huge basket for the Red Raiders.
How about the perseverance? Playing with 4 fouls, no points in the first half, and contests, runs down the other end and partially blocks that shot in the corner.
Now Huggins throws down his notepad against the scorer's table, and West Virginia finally fouls. Big free throw. 23 fouls, 22 turnovers for West Virginia with 17 field goals. Culver gets them both. The Mountaineers have to hurry. 20 seconds. Haley around the horn, gets it to West. Step back three. Yes! Timeout, West Virginia. Texas Tech has 2 remaining. It'll be Mooney to inbound.
Well, West with that length up on the ball, that could be a problem. They've got to run the baseline.
They get it to Culver. And Culver is fouled by Haley. And that's 5.
You know, you see that with so many players, and you hear it and you read about it, you hear about it, you see it on TV, you watch games.
But the free throw line. Still perfect. Huge free
Press and foul again, or maybe get a quick steal. But the one thing you don't want is just come down and fire up a horrendous 3, just thinking a 3 you're still behind. You might as well just get the easy 2 if they are going to allow it.
Beetle Bolden. This is the 3. West, the rebound. He is fouled and will go to the line. Important player here in the second half is Jared Culver.
There's no doubt. He just played with a lot of composure. It's been...
Got them both. 5 seconds to go. 2-point game.
They need to run the baseline here. Try to get the ball to Culver. Start opposite Culver. Let him run back to the basketball.
You know, Chris Beard wants to call a timeout to make
out on the floor here. He's going to be in the denial. Look for deflection possibly.
Mooney got it in. There's a foul. And Moretti can ice this one.
And that is excellent coaching by Bob Huggins. They knew exactly what Texas Tech was going to run. And on the basketball, he wasn't going to present any problems, and he got off the ball, and he was solely in there to that charge, but they didn't get it. Here comes the look for the 3.
Game over. Texas Tech escapes with their first